All right, so back in your day, did they have did they have Spirit Week in your school?
Spirit Week, where we had like school show, like school spirit for the team or something like that, or just in general for the school.
Yeah, like did y'all like do certain days y'all would dress up as like different themes?
We had stuff
You mean
like
like Team Spirit?
we had Tacky Day.
No,
We had crazy stuff. Did y'all have Tacky Day, Isaiah?
no, I don't think I know what Tacky Day is.
You grow up, you go. Everybody go to school with their clothes not matching.
Uh,
We do stuff like that. We had Spirit Week too, though. You know, like if I'm thinking about the same thing where we had like show school spirit and had assemblies and demonstrations and all that stuff. That's what y'all did.
yes, yeah, something like that. My question was, because I know Halloween be like dressing up as like different themes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it is there anything sinful or pagan about dressing up as like a different person or like participating in something like Spirit Week?
If it's for Halloween, yeah. See, just wearing a costume or like year round, just like going to a costume party or something, or even LARPing. You know what LARPing is, right?
What's that?
LARPing cosplay.
Yeah, live action role play.
Yeah, you know,
Okay.
people do that all year round. Gideon actually sent my son to DreamCon, right? Like you go to DreamCon, Comic Con, shout
Yeah,
out to
do
Gideon.
cosplay.
Yeah. And they was there, like you would have loved to care for the dust. I wish I could have went. I ended up letting him go with his mom, right? Cause they be there dressed like all their anime characters and everything, man. They be in there doing it. You would have loved it. I'm trying to, God willing, I'm trying to go next year. You follow what I'm saying? But that's a nerd's haven. See, Care for the Dust and myself were nerds. And see, we was watching, people say I was doing that when it was cool. See, a lot of people don't even know that anime was originally a nerd thing.
Exactly.
It was a geek thing. We get made fun of. You're watching, manga and stuff. Y'all got to understand something. Nerds rule the world. Y'all think Elon Musk and Bill Gates, they aren't nerds? Those are nerdy dudes. You follow what I'm saying? Nerds rule the world. Y'all young girls, y'all listen, y'all in high school. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the guy getting all the high grades and stuff, like he's like super intelligent. Y'all better keep an eye on him. That dude gonna be running his own company one day. Look at these nerds, and it's nerdish stuff. Like we declare. I remember when we was in high school. I didn't get into Dragon Ball Z until I was about 17. But I remember when I was like 14 in the ninth grade, Kel but it does. We had this one chick in our room. She'd be obsessed. I'll never forget her name was Nefertiti. Nefertiti, right? And she the draw. She had her own all girl Dragon Ball manga. She like created her own story,
Oh
but
wow.
it was just centered around females. Think about Sailor Moon meets Dragon Ball Z, right?
Like a whole thing, like a whole month.
Like the main cast were just women. You
She made
follow?
like the entire book.
Yeah, she drew her own comic. Yeah, her own comic she was working on,
Yeah.
right? And I didn't know anything about Dragon Ball Z back then, right? And we used to clown her, not like cruelly, because she did laugh along with us, because she knew what she was. We like, man, you a nerd, man, you and all that stuff, blah 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 blah. Come to find out, man, she was just ahead of the curve. That's all that was.
Right.
She was ahead of the
Although
curve.
I'd say this, like Josh, I don't know how it was when you were growing up in Georgia, but like there was some things like that like it got through the hood barrier. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like Sailor Moon for whatever reason, like brothers weren't really on like anime like that back in those days as a whole, but somehow brothers knew the Sailor Moon theme song. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Fighting
Like
evil
your
by moonlight.
we're in love,
She is
daylight.
the
Yeah,
one day Sailor Moon. Oh my goodness. Like oh man.
exactly. I'm like, wait, how y'all like the hardest dudes ever? How y'all know the Sailor Moon theme song? So like that got through.
Yep.
When Pokemon showed up like that was because I was
Gotta
14 in
catch him.
99.
Oh man, hey, that
Exactly.
dude was
That
singing.
guy
I wanna be the
was.
very best. They would do that on
And
purpose.
no one ever
Ever
was. Yeah,
was.
he was it, yo, he was in it, bro. He was
Yes.
in it.
They did it on purpose because there wasn't the original Japanese intro. They bring this
Right.
thing over here. Them songs get stuck in your head. Gotta catch them all.
Right. Yeah, he was belting. Do do
Yes.
do. And I tell you this too. Here's another one. This penetrated all cultures, man. Like black people from where I'm from, like they were singing this. But Nirvana, smells like Teen Spirit. Like for whatever reason, that was like the only rock song that for whatever reason, like people who were like rap inclined felt comfortable singing. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? But for the most part, if you were into rock and roll, that was like a suburban thing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But like, you had hood dudes like singing Nirvana. I'm like, wait, what? What is going on? So
Some
a couple
stuff
of
just
things like that
breach.
in our day.
They breach them cultural
Huh?
boundaries. Some of them just breach them cultural boundaries, like with
Yeah.
ease. Anime was one of them, right? I didn't know anything
Yep.
about Dragon Ball. My homeboy put me on the Dragon Ball, like I said, 16, 17 years old, right? I saw it a couple of times appear, but I never watched it. You know how you be advertising something like this weird cartoon, this dude with this crazy hair. I ain't trying to watch that.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? Once you get locked in, anime is the man's soap opera. That's our soap opera.
Mm-hmm.
You follow what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's the stories that get you. Yes, it's action and stuff, but though I was telling my son the other day, because he's real into anime. Like Kev Butter does, this dude has inherited every anime cell in my body. You follow what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like
Yeah.
this dude Johnny is way more into this stuff than me. I put him on the Dragon Ball when he was like, um, how old was he? He was about Onyx age, bro. Like one.
Mm.
I put him on early, bro. Now this dude makes Dragon Ball videos and edit them and make storylines and sell them to people and all of this stuff. This dude loves Dragon Ball, right? He watched
Mm.
all kinds of anime. He be hitting me up with, Dad, we need to watch the new anime. He put me on My Hero Academia. He put me on Attack on Titan. You know what I'm
Oh, that
saying?
was your son who did that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
He put me on Demon Slayer.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Another
Like
good one.
he's crazy, and I'm the one that introduced him to it. Right? It's like he inherited all of that stuff. I was really into Dragon Ball. He inherited all that stuff, and it's like them genes passed on strong. You follow what I'm saying? Like strong, like
Right.
and he writes stories I be typing on my book. He on his laptop typing stories that they play out that he edit videos and everything, right? Like the
Mm-hmm.
animation for the Dragon Ball fights and all that. They got their own characters, their own sayings, and all of that stuff. It's crazy because I put him on it early and he loved it. It's a nerd thing though. Originally, see, we used to watch that stuff when
Yep.
people used to get clowned for it, right?
Yes, sir.
We used to, like Comic Con and stuff where a bunch of nerds and stuff used to go to. Now everybody, you got LeBron James showing up at Comic Cons and stuff. You feel me?
Right. It's like it's cool now. It's cool now.
Exactly. It's always been cool. They just didn't know. It's always been cool.
Yep.
You feel me? So that's why when people like nerds today, like, is that even still a thing among the young people? Nerds? Are you kidding me? Nerds are the cool ones. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nerd get stuff done. Nerds is the reason why you got Teslas and all of that stuff. You follow what I'm saying? Y'all better understand, sisters. He might be a little scrawny. I don't think he got to do just hit the gym. Guess what?
Right. One Punch Man.
He One Punch Man.
You
You
know,
feel me? And he's still smart.
100 push-ups.
Right. And he's still smart. Y'all better understand, man. Like, I got much respect for the nerds because the nerds make everything we love. You love your iPhone.
Yep.
A nerd made that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better give respect where respect is due. I love going on Facebook. Nerd, man. The nerds, y'all better understand it.